I cannot put my body in a burning building. I care too much about the breath of life to risk losing it unless I give it to someone else. It's why I'm here, to fill your scarred tissue with my love. So listen closely, and you will discover that I'm afraid of fire. And you should be too. 1. I used to think candy sticks were cool until I heard my grandfather cough for the very first time. No amount of granulated sugar and phallic affirmation could make that sound not shatter my midnight calm. Maybe that's why I serenade myself to sleep now. But now he sleeps 2 rooms away. And I can't choose between my single soulful nights and the end of his life. When he teases me about my shaking hands and bitten fingernails, I simply state his single mini suicides. And he says, well, you had to die somehow. I say, well, you don't have to kill yourself. He doesn't hear what I have to say. 2. I think it's ironic that there's formaldehyde in here. Usually, the living never come in contact with it unless they deal in the dead. You ingest it instead. Appetizer for 6-foot dirt main course. No one wants to die. No one wants to die. Maybe poison entering and enveloping all within its ghostly reach feels like immortalization. Apparently, that's exactly what it is. One of those fates worse than death. If you're embalming yourself, maybe we should just throw you in when you die. Carelessness begets carelessness. 3. My stepfather and I used to rock back to kick-ups together. Shaolin versus Lama and Invincible Armor. I learned to love Tai Chi and Brian Moore equally. So when I learned that I should be more like water, I thought I needed to snatch every single fire from his mouth until he tasted concern off of his lips instead. Now Brian Moore is dead. I've never shadowboxed before, but I've blocked smoke screen assassins from all angles, sidestepping throat slashes and lung stabs. I mastered fighting my stepfather. This young grasshopper learned the first lesson much faster. There's no block for your own punches. 4. Another irony. Big men smoking, thinking they look bad boy or cultured or aloof or whatever the hell they feel they look like. Firstly, the first person to do that died of cancer. Secondly, the second person to do that died of cancer. Thirdly, you are not the sexiest or manliest or most appealing of those men, but you can still die like one. And last but not least, just in case you wanted to look like that, to get some best smally attention, all she's gonna see is that you can't get it. Up. 5. 5. For all those applying for the position of Brendon O'Brien's girlfriend, stupid, loose, clingy, and crazy girls may still be considered eligible. Smokers need not apply. Because I want to have a wife and a child. I won't roll a dice on a miscarriage, and I won't flip a coin on your life. I don't care if you're Catherine Zeta-Jones meets Jennifer Lopez. I'd rather have a thicker Giselle Bundchen any day, anyway. I can only put my body into love and light vessel, purely giving and receiving. That applies to people who prefer coffee instead of tea. Those who would take my voice away from me, and those who would take both of our lives. I cannot put my body in a burning building. My body recoils at the touch of fire's sting, and I am afraid. I'm afraid for you.